Welcome to PackageRoom. I'm Kurt Uhlir, and I'm going to take a few minutes and walk you through the PackageRoom solution and let you see some of where we're going in the future. We're standing in our demo room, and right now the team is currently installing the solution at our first apartment community with our build launch partner, a major US REIT. We're going to walk through how the world changes for carriers. That's companies like UPS and FedEx, residents of apartment communities, and apartment managers. Similar to companies like Amazon and Apple, much of the technology is behind the scenes and in the cloud. So we'll walk through both the parts the end user sees and some of what's happening behind the scenes. The secret here is that we have developed a unique way to identify each package without attaching additional labels or RFID and without using fixed lockers. It lets us solve for speed and package density, the two things that people need. Now, as we walk through the PackageRoom experience, it is important to know how the company got to this point. This was not a situation where we built a solution and went out looking for a problem, or where we created a product in a vacuum and took it out to potential customers. Through Flashpoint at Georgia Tech, the team reached out directly to potential customers before building anything. Over the course of a few months, the team called 500 apartment communities, both the large real estate investment trusts that own hundreds of communities each, and the apartment managers of those properties. And we spoke to over 300 of them to uncover what's really going on with packages. Beautiful and expensive lobbies and hallways are being thrown into chaos as they've turned into package centers, and the number of deliveries is increasing day after day. The executives at these REITs walked us through the millions of dollars that it's costing them today and the solutions they've tried, all of which have failed and all of which are unable to scale as the problem grows. Our goal was to create a solution that was 10 times better for them today and would easily scale. We looked at across all industries and many different types of technologies. Our team of Stanford, Emory, and Georgia Tech PhDs distributed across 3 time zones, looked at multiple technologies to solve the problem, from RFID and automated warehousing to robotics and conveyor belt systems. And what we came up with was something that was at least 3 times the density of packages per square foot and 1/3 of the cost. A fully distributed product that's able to scale and keep up with the unprecedented avalanche packages, that's future-proof, easy to install, and has the end user in mind. So let me set the stage. Imagine that we're standing in the package room in an apartment community. If you look in the corners of the room, you'll see 4 cameras. Over here, we have a check-in camera, which is not needed in all of our configurations. There's a kiosk that will be used initially for check-ins and finding your package. Also, behind the camera is a small box that houses some of the components that connect to the PackageRoom servers. Remember, much of our technology lives in the cloud, and what you'll see in this room allows us to capture data, send it to the rest of the system, and interact with the user that's standing in this room. Now, these shelves and some of the high-end technology contained within them can be added to make the system even more user-friendly. Plus, our customers have confirmed that while they could provide generic shelves themselves, they're really looking for a turnkey solution. Now, behind the scenes, our solution uses a patent-pending technology to uniquely identify each package without attaching additional labels, without attaching RFID tags, and without using 1950s-style fixed lockers. The product works using a combination of sensors, computer vision, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. This framework is constantly being updated via software, which makes it future-proof. Now, we'll walk through what the experience looks like for carriers, residents, and apartment managers. So what does it look like for delivery drivers? Well, when the FedEx or UPS driver arrives, they will receive a temporary security card at the front desk. This allows PackageRoom to take advantage of the security system already in use for residents, maintenance, and staff. The gates to enter the property, the front door to the office, and then to the PackageRoom. The driver will simply swipe their card and proceed to the check-in kiosk. They'll enter the PIN for the carrier, which will enable them to scan in each package. They simply place one package under the check-in camera, and they can place it on any shelf on any open spot, whether it's stacked or not. If they have multiple packages, they simply scan each package one at a time, and again, they can place it on any open spot that's available. Now, as the product has evolved, we've done timing studies at the request of UPS, and the collective time is almost as fast as dropping the packages off the front office, which is starting to go away as an option for the delivery driver. This can save the delivery driver valuable minutes per delivery if they're having to instead deliver to each door or forced to use outdated lockers. After delivering the packages, the driver is able to pick up returns or outbound shipments and leave. For the carriers, this means that not only are they able to make money on each delivery, but PackageRoom also unlocks the ability for them to earn revenue on the walk back to the truck. And as we integrate directly with the major carriers in the future, the driver's efficiency can be increased even more. And this same simple one and done quick workflow applies to other carriers such as Amazon Prime Now, Uber Rush, and one-off deliveries. So what does it look like for residents? Well, we just saw the delivery driver drop off a package to a resident. We'll call her Amy. Within a few minutes, Amy receives an alert notification that she has a package waiting for her at home via SMS, email, or our app, whatever her preference. The residents love the change to this new package room because they no longer have to wait in line for the apartment staff to help them, and they can securely come and get their packages whenever they want. When Amy arrives, she simply scans her phone to gain access to the room, and the package room will automatically direct her to her package. She takes her package and she leaves. Now, not every person does things the way that we plan. The system monitors for and adapts. For instance, what if the resident picks up a package that isn't theirs, or their package plus an additional one? The package room system is constantly monitoring every package in real time. If the resident simply moves a package that isn't theirs to another location or shelf, the room knows and simply makes note for when the owner of that package arrives. Now, if by some chance the extra package isn't placed back on a shelf before the resident begins to leave, the room will verbally notify them that they may have taken a package that isn't theirs. The screen on the wall will shift to show a view from one of the cameras, and a support rep will be verbally available to answer any questions that the resident has. There are tons of other use cases like this that the system monitors for. And with machine learning and computer vision, the system will allow us to adjust and grow the technology for an even better experience. Now, that was pretty simple. But some residents want even more convenience. They want to place their order on Amazon and have it in their apartment when they get home. We joke that this is the package room teleportation feature. Now, we don't actually teleport it, but it feels like it. When the resident receives a notification that the package has been delivered, they can simply press "Deliver to my apartment," and for a small fee, their package will be waiting for them in their apartment when they get home. To fulfill this, we will partner with trusted agents of the communities. That's the maintenance team, staff, cleaning people, dog walkers, those people that the community has already approved for access to an apartment, giving them the opportunity to earn extra income. Now you might ask, what about returns? Over 1/3 of online purchases are returned. Well, the residents can easily return packages here as well. And if they're shipping something outbound, we will be able to help them with that in the future. And if at any time the resident has a question, they can simply say "help," and somebody on our team will be available to assist them in real time. So what does this look like for apartment staff? Well, apartment owners are currently spending a large amount of their time accepting packages, organizing them, alerting residents, and answering other package-related inquiries. Package Room handles all of that for them. Someone on the staff simply has to check on the room once a day, no different than checking on any other common area amenity. Now, what we've seen here today is Package Room Inside, which is installed in a converted laundry room, business center, or other available space. Package Room will come available in multiple configurations to meet the needs of each property. There is also a Package Room Office configuration available for communities that don't have a separate room for a Package Room amenity when they start with us. Whether they're using a storage closet or their offices to hold the packages, the Package Room Office configuration lets us get started with them quickly and solve a lot of their pains. Now, if we look out just a little while into the future, our product team is already designing Package Room Outside, a self-contained configuration that our customers are asking for. Many of the Class A communities are already stretched on common area space within the building, but they have extra space outdoors. For them, they will be able to choose our Package Room Outside configuration. By retrofitting cargo containers, we are able to deliver a configuration that will easily fit in their parking area or elsewhere on their property. That new model will also accept deliveries via drone and allow the solution to scale even faster as the volume of packages continues to rise. Thank you for taking the time today, and let us know if you have any questions.